Some shame are passed down like jewelry, polished, protected, never spoken about. This is the story of Adama, a woman whose body would not cooperate, and Mama Nnukwu, her grandmother, whose gold held more than value. It is also a story about the pain women carry in silence and the moment one generation decides the next will not carry it alone. Welcome to the Afro Tales with Kemi, where African stories are told slowly, honestly, and with meaning. So sit back, open your heart, and walk with me through today's tale, told as always the African way. I am Kemi Iwalesi. Dr. Okonkwo's office smelled like antiseptic and crushed dreams. 3 million naira for IVF. The number hung in the air. Impossible. Final. Adama nodded politely, as if 3 million was something she could find between couch cushions. 5 years of marriage. 5 years of when will we hear good news? 5 years of her body refusing the one thing everyone expected it to do. On a teacher's salary, and she the civil servant pay, 3 million naira might as well have been the moon. As they left, a pregnant woman passed in the corridor. Adama turned her face to the wall. Sunday lunch at Mama Nnukwu's compound. Children everywhere. Noise, laughter, life. Adama sat on the veranda, watching, not participating. Inside, while cleaning the room, her elbow caught the jewelry box. It crashed. Gold spilled everywhere. Heavy coral beads, antique bangles, centuries of family history scattered across the floor like a river of possibility. Mama Nnukwu rushed in, panic in her eyes. Do you know what you've done? Do you know what these are worth? Her hands trembled as she gathered each piece. Your great-great-grandmother wore this at her wedding. This survived the Civil War. This was my mother's pride. But all Adama could see was weight. The weight of gold in her hands. The weight it could lift from her heart. She knew exactly what it was worth. 3 million naira. Maybe more. One chance. Maybe her only chance. It took 3 sleepless nights to find courage. Adama practiced in mirrors, in the shower. While cooking food, she forgot to stare. Mama, I need help. Just a loan. I'll pay it back. She brought chin-chin, her grandmother's favorite, as if sweets could soften what she was about to ask. Mama, I need to borrow money for a medical procedure, for IVF. The word landed like a stone. Mama Nnukwu's face hardened. Borrow? You want to borrow my mother's gold for laboratory babies? Mama, it's not like that. You think doctors playing God can do what Almighty has not done? This gold is for tradition. The bride's gift for family, not for science experiments. The argument escalated. Voices rising. Old pain meeting new desperation. Mama, they don't even use real gold for bride price or gifts anymore. Uncle Emeka paid with a suitcase and envelope. And look at that marriage. Struggling. No foundation. Adama's voice cracked. So, I should suffer because of tradition? I should accept shame because you want to keep gold locked away? You called this shame? I call it God's will. The door slammed. Adama left in tears. Mama Nnukwu stood alone, surrounded by gold she could not spend or sell, and a granddaughter she could not help. After that day, Adama disappeared. No more family gatherings, no more church. Too many pregnant women, too many baby dedications, too many reminders of what her body would not give. She claimed malaria, headaches, anything. People stopped asking. At home, she sat by the window, staring at nothing. Chidi suggested adoption, gently, carefully. She wasn't opposed, but the ache to carry her own child, to feel life growing inside her, was a hunger she couldn't explain. Aunt Ngozi called. Your grandmother is asking for you. Tell her I'm fine. Adama, she's old. Don't let pride. Pride? The word tasted bitter. She called my only hope of a science experiment. She chose dead gold over her living granddaughter. That's not pride, auntie. That's survival. Saturday, Auntie Ngozi didn't call. She came. Found Adama in her nightgown at noon. Curtains drawn. House dark. Come to the compound, please. Just come. Adama went, not because she wanted to, because she was tired of learning. Mama Nnukwu sat on the veranda, alone. The jewelry box open beside her, gold pieces scattered like memories made solid. She looked smaller, fragile. Sit, Adama sat, weary, silent. Mama Nnukwu picked up a heavy gold bangle, turned it slowly in her gnarled fingers. Do you know why I kept this gold so carefully? Why I polished it every month, counted every piece, guarded it like my life depended on it? Silence. Because for 10 years of my marriage, this gold was the only thing that made me feel like I still had value. The story came slowly, painfully. Married at 19, full of hope. First year, give it time. Second year, pray harder. Fifth year, whispers in the market. That one is barren. 10th year, they called her man to her face. Native doctors, bitter herbs, humiliating rituals, prayer vigils, hospital visits, failed remedies. Her husband's family suggested a second wife. Through it all, through every shame, every doubt, the gold was proof. Proof that once someone had valued her enough to pay. When everyone said I was worthless, when they said I should return to my father's house in shame, when even your grandfather looked at me with doubt in his eyes, this gold reminded me that I am still a bride, still a wife, still somebody. Adama's tears came silently. When I finally got pregnant at 29, nobody believed it. They said I must have stolen her. At your mother's naming ceremony, They whispered, counted months, spread rumors. Mama Nnukwu's voice cracked. You think I don't know the shame you carry? That feeling like your body is betraying you? Like you are failing at the one thing women are supposed to do? Then why would you help me, Mama? Adama's voice was broken, raw. Mama Nnukwu closed the jewelry box, opened it again. Because I was afraid. Afraid if the science failed too, you would feel even more broken. I know what hope costs, Adama. I know what it feels like when hope dies. She took out the heaviest pieces, the antique coral beads, the ceremonial bangles, gold that has survived generations. But you asked me something that kept me awake all night. You said, what if it works? And I realized, what if it does? Mama Nnukwu placed the gold in Adama's trembling hands. Your great-great-grandmother wore this. My grandmother wore this. I wore it. Your mother wore it. She closed Adama's fingers around the weight. But none of them told you that 3 of them also waited years for children. You are not cursed, my child. You are not broken. You are just us. Adama couldn't speak, only sob. This gold was meant for bride price, for beginnings. And what is a baby if not the greatest beginning of all? Mama Nnukwu wiped her granddaughter's face, roughly. Stop crying. You are making me look soft. And when those white coat people give me great-grandchildren, science or miracle, I don't care. Those children better know who their Mama Nnukwu is. I didn't Gadis go through civil war just to be forgotten. Despite everything, Adama laughed through her tears. Mama Nnukwu kept one bangle back. This one stays. When you bring my great-grandchildren to me, I will put this on that baby's wrist myself. Old and new. Tradition and science. They can both live in one family. Adama left the compound, the gold wrapped carefully in cloth. She turned back once. Mama Nnukwu still sat on the veranda, watching. Both their faces changed, connected, freed. The children in the compound played on, unaware that something heavy had just been lifted. Something that had lived in that family for generations. Mama Nnukwu's gold bought more than a medical procedure that day. It bought freedom. Freedom from a shame that had been passed down like the jewelry itself. Polished, protected, never spoken about. Whether the IVF worked or didn't work, whether Adama carried a child or chose another path, she already had what she needed most. Someone who understood. Someone who said, I see your pain because it was once mine, and I will not let you carry it alone. Some inheritances are gold, some are land, and some are the courage to break a cycle. The greatest inheritance is not what we leave behind, but the shame we refuse to pass on.